today was day 30, right? Supposed to do my weighing today, and I skipped it, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. So I don't know what it is about today that's been so rough on this journey, but this thing today's I'm just kicking my ass today. I was in a real bad mental place all freaking day, and I've had no motivation, none. And I've been fighting the urge to overeat. I've been fighting the urge to eat crap food. I can fucking smell fast food underwater from 6 miles away right now. It's just fucking ridiculous. But I stayed on my food. I stayed on my diet though. Only water. I had a little bit of diced pork loin, just a really small amount, maybe like 2 ounces, just like a really small amount, and had a really maybe like a quarter cup of goulash. That's what I've eaten so far. When I got home this morning from work, I had a little slice of pork, and that was probably 3 ounces, maybe, something along those lines. So I'm eating little meals here and there, but like the struggle is fucking real today, like unfucking real. So then in turn, that motivation, like I've got no energy because I'm not eating as much as I need, like as I should be. I'm trying to, but I'm just not. And today was day 30 for push-ups, and I was supposed to do 50 today. And I've just been dragging ass all day. The mental place has, put me in a place where I'm like, I can't do these push-ups, I'm not gonna be able to get them done, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. You know how easy it is to get to like a bad place. With all that said, I still got my ass off the couch, and I still attempted to do the 50 push-ups. I'm gonna put the video in on the back end of this video. I only did 35, and I couldn't do anymore. My arms did not want to push anymore. I dropped down to the ground, laid there for a minute, and then stood up, and I tried to finish. I tried to do 50. It's supposed to be 50 all at once, but I got back up and I did 10 more, so I did 45. I gave it my best effort, and that's all we can do is just constantly give us our best effort. It's never going to be easy. This is going to be hard. Some days are going to be harder than others. Some days are going to be manageable. Some days you might not even think about it. Some days you'll be able to go through and just kind of stay on your diet and eat what you eat, drinking what you drink, what you're supposed to be doing. And then some days you are going to crave the shit out of stuff, and it sucks. Like today was that day for me. Even driving to work, I'm smelling every fucking fast food joint on the boulevard, and I'm like 10 miles out, You catch a good wind, and you're like, fuck. But, yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you guys. Today's a bad day. I didn't want to weigh myself in, and the reason why I didn't weigh myself in is I didn't want to be disappointed on top of being in a bad mental place on top of it. So I'm going to wait, and it's not a big deal. I already weighed myself once. I was down 15 pounds, but I'm just going to wait. Like, I don't want to get on the scale and be up a pound or whatever, just for whatever reason, like I drank a ton of water, or, like whatever the meal I ate is sitting in there. I just don't want to put myself in a worse mental place seeing the scale read something that I don't want it to read, So I'm going to give it like another week. So Friday next week, I'll weigh myself in on video officially, and I'll go from there. But what I'm trying to figure out is what I'm going to do, because every 30 days I want to add something to this journey. Like or I guess I should say I want to take something away that's not good for me, that's not good to eat, or like I want to cut out maybe sugars, or just need to figure something out. I'm gonna add something every 30 days. Add something until I'm at a point to where I'm doing exactly what I should be. Maybe I'll add almonds and remove something, or maybe I'll stop eating everything that I want in small portions, and maybe eat healthy in small portions, healthier at least a couple days a week here and there, just to up my game a bit. Or maybe I'll walk further, or I don't know. But so I failed today on the push-ups. It happens. I was already in a bad place. The push-ups I failed, but I'm not gonna let it stop anything. I'm gonna go back tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm gonna do 2 sets, 25 each, and then the day after that I'm gonna do 2 sets of 25 each, and then after that I'm gonna do 2 sets of 30. After that I'm gonna attempt to 50 again. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna stop. Nothing's gonna stop me. I just, like mentally I might be in a bad place, but still overall, I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stop. So, I've got to forgive myself for failing today. It happens. We all do it. not a big deal. I already know I'm losing a lot of weight, so that's a plus. Like I already know I'm healthier. I feel it. Like my clothes are fitting a lot. Like my clothes are fitting really loose now. My belt, I'm down five notches all on my belt. So like I see the results. I feel the results, but it's still hard. You know, it's gonna be hard. At some point, you know, I want to feel like I read something somewhere. You know, like after 2 or 3 months, everything starts to become a habit. You know, like it's hard to form these good habits, and your body is used to bad habits. So every step of the way, until you finally get into a good habit that's been formed over time, your body fights you, your mind fights you. It's mental and physical. Like it's rough. It's a full-on fucking addiction. You know, like I quit smoking cigarettes. Same idea. Like your body fights it mentally and physically. It's the same idea right now. Like it's rough. So mentally I was down, but stuck to it. Did my push-ups. Failed. No big deal. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna jump right back into it, and I'm gonna change up the reps a little bit, and I'm going to attempt the 50 again in like 4 or 5 days. So that's where I'm at. That's why I didn't do a weigh-in today. No big deal. I know I'm feeling better than I have in a long time. I know that my clothes are fitting better than they have in a long time, you know, and that's what matters. You got to pay attention to those small things. Like, pay attention to the little things that are going on around you. Don't focus on that negative. Focus on those positives. Your clothes are fitting looser. You have more energy, you know, like you feel better. And if, you know, having lack of energy is going to be possible because you're not eating as much. You know, like I lack energy, but I don't lack mental energy, if that makes any sense. Like my body is physically tired because I'm not putting in enough nutrients, I'm not getting enough carbs, but mentally I'm not exhausted like I used to be. Like when I was drinking Rock Stars, I was mentally exhausted and physically exhausted. It was a double whammy. Like I could just sleep anytime. Like it was bad. But now like I'm mentally aware. Like I'm mentally awake all the time. There's nothing in my body. There's no poisons that are dragging me down. There's no crashes anymore. There's none of that crap. So got that going for me. That's a plus. So I just want to touch base with you guys. Let you know I failed. It happens. I'm gonna keep on pushing forward. I had a rough day mentally as far as the eating goes. Roughest one yet, to be honest with you. Like today's been the hardest day, and I feel like it's been the hardest day because I've been happier lately. So since I've been happier, it's like I'm kind of like it's easier to sway from that diet, if that makes sense. Like happy people eat, you know. I'm happy. I wanted to eat, and then all of a sudden like I just hit like a depression almost, and it was just like I was down. I wanted to stuff myself after that because I didn't give my body what it wanted, like mentally and physically. My body wasn't getting what it wanted, so it fought me and put me into a fucking depression. That shit sucked. Like it's been a rough mother friggin' day, but still here, still pushing, still going forward. That's all we can do. I'm gonna go in tomorrow a better person because of the struggles I had today. If we don't fail and if we don't struggle, how are you gonna know what a struggle is? You know, you don't know what the struggle is unless you go through it. You don't know what it's like to fail unless you fail. Like you don't know how to better yourself if you're not failing. If you don't fail, you don't know what you need to fix. If you don't struggle, you don't know what you need to fix. Like these are things that have to happen. It's a step in the process. It's gonna happen, and it has to happen. And how you react to those situations is what's gonna make or break you. So just remember, forgiveness is accepting that we cannot change the past. I'm forgiving myself for failing. Can't change it. Couldn't do it. Big deal. Had a bad day today. Can't change that. Big deal. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up feeling like $1,000,000, just knowing that I made it through the day, a rough day, failed, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow ready to do it all again. And if I fail, I do. If I don't, more power to me, right? Every day, better yourself. All right, guys. Peace!